right, guys, this is going to be a video on how to do natural stone. And we're going to do it two ways. We're going to do it thinking of positive space and then negative space here. So I got my paintbrush ready to go. I'm just going to dip it in a little bit of water and kind of dry it off. Okay, like sometimes dry it off on my pants. So I got my paint pants on. I'm gonna make some stones out of just a wet light brown color here. And I'm going to water it down because I want it to be loose and a little thin. And I'll explain why. Okay, I want it to be thin so that it's not totally opaque. When I paint on here, it doesn't block out all this great texture I have so far that I got through scumbling and I got through splattering. Okay. Now, if you want to, you can draw out your stones ahead of time, but I feel confident enough that I can just paint them as I go. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paint some stone looking things. Oh, wonderful. My brush is breaking. That's great. Actually, I think I might have watered it down just a little too much. There we go. That's better. As you're seeing, I'm painting on the stone shape. And still I have the other texture shining through. And this is just how I do it. I don't want to sit there and draw a lot. I feel pretty confident in making stone shapes just with my hand, straight off with a paintbrush. I think the only issue here that I had was I think I made my paint a little too loose when I started this, but that's okay. We got the thickness right. And you could do different colors if you want. Okay. And that'll be how I just start the stones with positive space. The positive space is stuff that I see, stuff that's actually there. So that would be the stones that I actually see. This time, instead of doing positive space down here, I'm going to paint in the stones by using negative space. So I'm going to focus on those areas around the stones, okay? So I'm going to clean off my brush. Ooh, my brush just broke in the water. That's awesome. Come on. Grab another brush. Okay. And I'm going to do, I have a little bit of black paint here. Okay, and I'm going to add some water to it and create a little bit of a glaze. Again, making thinned out paint, watery, translucent, so that when I use this, I paint on here, I don't lose all that spectacular texture that I created. All right, one more, that should be good. So the big part of this is just controlling the thickness or thinness of your paint. So rather than painting the stones, I'm going to pretend like I'm painting around the stones. There we go. And this you might want to draw out beforehand because you might feel a little awkward instead of painting the stones, painting the areas around it. Now I'm going to adjust as I go. I feel like my glaze was a little too thin. There we go. That seems a little better to me now. And then I think I could get like another stone kind of coming off this area there. Okay, and if this video cuts out of time, then I'm just going to finish off everything I've done. I'm going to finish the negative space stones up here, and I'm going to finish the positive space ones over here. So it looks like my whole thing is covered in stones. There we go. So I'm just basically painting the grout that you would see in between these. And I think that's pretty good for now. Okay, I'm going to finish this up and then I'll show you how to add highlights and stuff so it looks even way more realistic in the next video. This is a little bit of a step-by-step process, so this is the beginning of it. And good luck. Go ahead and try it out for yourself.